O ye heavens, for the Lord hath done it. Shout, ye lower parts of the earth. Break forth into singing, ye mountains, O forests, and every tree therein. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and glorified himself in Israel.
Right.
So that's the Lord is perfecting his bride, basically.
Yep.
You know, Lord will be a part of that number.
And if I may say, because I touched on this in a video the other week on how, like, you know, our prayers, you know, a lot of times we want them to get answered right then and there, but it's like on a low level, you know, if you're a man, you're dealing with multiple women, well, you know, you can't deal with them all at the same time, you know, and that's what the Heavenly Father is with
Wait
his
your
elect,
turn.
you know, they each, yeah, exactly.
Wait your turn. I'm coming. Just that's why he said be patient, man.
Yeah, I got one.
And if you don't got no patience, James 1 said pray to Yahweh about your mama shot. Let him rub that one. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 30.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at verse 2.
Yep.
Can I give a background?
Yeah.
All right, this going into how women don't even have powers over their own prayers. So it's just like Yahweh Shai is our intercessor.
Right.
The man is the intercessor for the woman.
Beautiful, bro.
That's the law.
So that's the law. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 30.
Yep, that's it.
Beautiful.
That's it.
I'm gonna start at verse 2. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord and swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand.
Right.
And every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallow her,
Right.
in that day that he heareth, not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. And the Lord shall forgive her because her father disallowed her. And if she had at all an husband, when she vowed or uttered out of her lips, wherewith she had bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in the day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand. And her bonds, wherewith she bound her soul, shall stand. But if her husband disalloweth her on the day that he heard it, then he shall make her vow which she vowed, and that which she uttered with her lips, wherewith she bound her soul, of none effect. And the Lord shall forgive her.
So if she make a vow, you as the husband can say, Lord, don't hold that.
Yeah.
And it's disannul.
Yep.
Because the brother always bring this out. You know, the Lord said that we are God. So we're Yahweh, we're miniature versions of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right.
The Lord made us to be an image of his own eternity. So the same kind of power the Lord has over us, on a smaller level, we have power over the woman.
Oh, that's it.
That's why they can't rise above. If we're on the bottom, you think you having a job on the 30th floor of a bank building, don't put us on no level as a nation of people. You can only get as high as your man.
That's right.
That's just what it is. And we can only get as high as Yahweh Shai. And until he get back, we're here.
Right.
We're waiting. As a woman forsaken, we're waiting for that marriage to be reestablished.
I got a quick one.
Yep.
Hey, that's why I
You
tell
wanna
you in 2 Corinthians it say that we don't have the mind of the Lord, but of Yahweh Shai.
That's the firstborn of creation.
Right.
And there's going to come a time where all of the disrespect to Yahweh Shai, even amongst the circumcision, it's different when you're talking and he ain't physically here.
Right.
Shit get realer when he get here.
With that 1
King
Corinthians 2
coming.
and 16.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold,
Right.
even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Our reputation is going to be restored. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. As a nation of people, you can't rise above the reputation. That's why these rappers be having to wear chains in these Gucci stores to not get followed. Because they got to separate themselves from the average Why do you have to do that? Because as a nation of people, your reputation is tarnished.
Right.
You can't buy your way out of that. You can't buy your way and see that at Esau's table. That's why he'll give you $1 billion. He'll put LeBron he's $400 million because it don't matter how much money. You can't buy your way into the mob.
Right.
It's blood in, blood out for this. They won't even let their own people sit at that same table.
And we know the gift destroys the heart.
Yep.
That's what's special about the truth. You can't just buy the truth.
Right.
You can't just come and scam the truth, man. You got the Lord. The Lord got to give it to you.
Hey, I was just man. Listen,
Let's go.
somebody get Job 28, man.
Let's go.
Start at verse 12. I was just finna mention what bro just read about making us find the gold Ophir, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that spirit you just said that because you can't even find wisdom nowhere on earth, man.
Right.
It's only been
You got it?
Yeah, and if I could just land back on that precept
got it.
too, because people read that thing, oh, that's just a regular man,
Yeah.
regular nigga.
Yeah.
No, man, it's a man of the Lord, man.
Right.
All right, to have these mysteries, to even just know it,
Just know
bro.
it.
It's like, bro, you able to relax, like, oh, at least I know what's about to happen.
That's
You
the comfort.
comfort. That's the
That's the
comfort. At least
comfort,
I
man.
know, and I'm able to brace for what's about to happen.
Right.
These niggas don't have no clue.
Yeah, no clue.
No clue,
With
bro.
that being said, because hey, that wisdom, man, as this dollar collapses, the value of an Israelite man is about to skyrocket.
Yeah. About to
Hey,
skyrocket.
Say
the
it
kingdom
again.
shall be translated from one people
to
because
another.
power is given.
Right.
You don't take power. The Lord gives power.
Right.
And what is he doing? He's diminishing Esau's power
Right.
and turning Jake's knob up.
Yes,
And eventually that physical knob, that physical threshold will get turned up and those miracles gonna start happening. That spiritual power gonna start happening.
Hey, what Max say in Charlotte when he found all that money? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You got it.
In Job 28:12, but where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding?
Where is it, man?
Right.
Where?
Right.
John 3:27, John say, nothing can be given except to be given from the Lord of heaven, man.
Yeah.
I got one.
I want you to finish reading on that. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 24:8. So the creator of all things gave me a commandment,
Right.
and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob
Right.
and thine inheritance in Israel. So that's where wisdom is found. That's why you have Edomites that could, the so-called white man can talk about the economy.
Right.
Glenn Beck can talk about this. Peter Schiff can talk about that.
Right.
Yeah.
But the wisdom behind it all, you can only get from
Lord gotta give it
from
to you,
Israel,
man.
beginning with the elect.
Yep.
That's where all of the pieces get put together.
Yeah, wait, what did Solomon say? The conclusion of the whole matter.
Right.
All right, is
Fear
the
of
fear of the
God.
Lord and keep His commandments.
Hey, these are the mediators. Oh, going back to the woman.
Heard.
Going back to the woman, right? Going back to the woman. The man being over the woman. Hey, whatever you vow, I'm your mediator to the Lord.
All right.
Period.
Let's go.
Period.
Let's go.
You got it out. But that Job,
Back in Job 28:12,
yep.
but where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the print, it's like a man knoweth not the price thereof,
You see, Esau don't know the price of wisdom. Go ahead.
neither is it found in the land of the living.
You see, it ain't found here, man. It got to be given, like the brother said. You got it.
Esau was trying to look for it.
Yeah, you trying to. Hey, they talking about the founder of you and looking for Atlantis. No, man, the founder of you was with Israel, man. With Yahweh Shema Bashai, man. You don't got no everlasting life, devil.
That's it.
Seven sons.
Trying to transfer their souls into Jake bodies. No. Hey,
and you just-
we are not our own, man.
Man.
We was bought with a price.
Yep. That's it, bro. That's it. And just like you just said, like you don't have everlasting life. You had Jeff Bezos. He was. You know, they think, you know, so-called white man, they think money can buy everything.
Right.
They're seeking after eternal life right now, man.
Right.
It was another Google scientist that just came out. He said in just 7 years, this is attainable. No, man.
No.
They want what they know what's written in this Bible,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All right, and if they don't, they want it. Who won't want to live forever? But the thing about it, we're actually going to do that.
Yeah.
All right, Revelation 21, man, prophecy, the kingdom of heaven. That's why, and we know that can't happen. As the brother brought out his live stream yesterday, 2 Ezra 4. We know that unless this place be brought down, man, be destroyed, then cannot it come with good. This is
Right.
the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
So that's why we want this place to be destroyed so bad, man. Because we understand that righteousness must dwell, and that can't happen unless this place is destroyed.
Shit, gotta
Simple
go.
as that.
Yep.
Hey, the so-called white man will completely ruin eternal life. Man.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. He
Right,
destroyed
he's
his own.
ruining it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, eternal life.
So let's talk about
There'll be a human horse around there for real, man.
Right.
Hey,
I thought we were in 11,000 years.
it'll be a unicorn around this motherfucker for real, man. We start read that again, bro.
Back in Job 28:14, the depth saith,
Start at 12 again, one more time.
verse 12, but where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The
And
depth-
Esau done searched out everything, but he don't know the price of wisdom though. He got everything on the stock market: gold, sneakers, Nike, silver, but he don't got wisdom up there.
Stuff we can't pronounce.
Go ahead. Right. Lithium and all them damn elaborate names. He don't got wisdom on there. And that's a simple name.
Right.
You got it.
The depth saith, it is not in me.
You see? Oh, Esau trying to go to the bottom of the ocean. Wisdom ain't down there. Leviathan is though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the sea saith, it is not with me.
Right.
It cannot be, it's like it cannot be gotten for gold. Neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof.
See? All the money in the world can't buy wisdom, man. That's why Yahweh Shah said, why gain the whole world and lose your soul, man? Go ahead.
It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir.
You see? It can't be valued with the gold over. And the Lord said we're going to be finer than that. Man, and like the brother just said, when the dollar crashed, hey, the Israelite, hey, the hopeful that man gonna be valued, man. Hey, you can't put a number on resources, right? You can't put a number on the hopeful that man when the dollar crashed. And it's Jacob trouble out here, man. You better get you one. It said the precious sons of Zion. You better try to find you one. Go ahead.
Right. That's real shit though. It's real though.
You say you better get you one of these.
You better get you one of these. Hold on, I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, if I may say, because I told brothers this last week, like, hey, Lord willing, we don't spend.
Lord willing, man.
Because, hey, the time now where we, shit's quiet, hey, we gonna miss this shit.
Lord willing.
Back in Job 28:16, it cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx or the sapphire. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold.
You see? Go ahead.
No mention shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies. The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold.
Go ahead.
Whence then cometh wisdom?
What's then coming wisdom? If you can't buy with gold or silver, real gold,
Right.
go ahead.
And where is the place of understanding?
Where is it? Go ahead.
Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept closed from the fowls of the air.
Hey, what did the Lord tell Ezra? What did the angel say? He said, listen, go to thee and them that be like thee, man.
Right.
It said, read that line about his head from who?
Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living,
You see?
and kept close from the fowls of the air.
Hey, the Lord say he put it in parables, man. You can read it. You got it, dog.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 10.
That's the spirit,
And the
man.
disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? Because like the brother mentioned earlier, man, the Bible is written in dark sayings, mysteries, allegories, metaphors.
Right.
It's hard to understand unless a man teach you. That's
Right.
why the men of the Lord set up and anointed with the Holy Spirit
Right.
to teach the masses, man. Verse 11, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to
Right.
know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given.
Hey, and that go back to, we bring it out all the time, in Psalm 78. What the Lord told our forefathers in Psalm 78 to teach Israel these dark sayings, man. This ain't for heathens, man.
Right.
You got
It's
it,
beautiful
Elder.
because, like he just read, and Jake walking around here with low self-esteem, hey, he just said, it's been given to you to know these mysteries. Man.
Right.
No one else.
Precious sons of Zion, man.
Right, because what the man, what did he say earlier? I suffer with, just feeling needing that validation from the white man.
Right.
The word gonna end all that shit immediately.
Yeah.
You know, instantly.
Immediately.
It's gonna dead that immediately.
You're gonna find out what actually happened to him. When you find out what happened to Esau at the end of the movie, nobody would be walking around here trying to be like this man. If they knew how the movie ended. That's why they're gonna be like, is this the man?
Yeah, this the man.
Man, it's gonna be hard to keep Esau in general population with your service. you gonna have to have protective custody.
Yes, sir.
Because the moment you turn your head, they'll be like, this nigga here, man. They won't put hands in you.
He gonna need bodyguards, man. You know that for himself, man.
We know this devil is the devil, but 2/3 and they gotta find this shit out the hard way.
Hey, it's crazy how we can see,
Man.
we can see
Mile
clear
away.
everything, man.
Jay gonna be, the heathens gonna
Man.
be in the kingdom like, man, we thought this nigga was 007. This nigga
Right.
was Clark Kent. This
Right.
is Superman. Is this him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this 007?
I get it for you too.
This nigga Iron Man,
I get
Thor,
that for you.
everybody. All the superheroes, they want to give us some Black Hawk.
Right.
What's wrong with this devil, man?
I got that prophecy for you too.
God.
Okay, can I read it for the brother? This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 15. Yeah, you know what? Man,
Yeah, you did 16. You want to get out? Go ahead. Start at 12.
it's whatever you want. But
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter
Where you wanna
14,
start
verse
at,
16,
4?
I'll just get straight to the point.
Well,
for
get all
you.
the, you get all the meat out there, bro. It's up to you.
Start over.
Okay.
Start
bet,
at 4.
bet. Okay.
I
Verse
got you.
12.
I got you.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer,
Oh, so-called white man. Go ahead.
right, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
He control all religion, man. Right here from Babylon the Great, from Vatican, man. From Rome, man. You got it.
Hey, if I may say this, they said they weaken the nations.
Right.
And that's why the nations are mad now. Because they are caught in his trap and they realizing,
Right.
damn, this nigga, he weakened us.
Yeah.
Right?
And one of the biggest ways was the dollar.
Yep.
Yep.
Right?
Everybody.
Weakened the nations. He gave them paper in exchange for actual material and resources. And now the nation's waking up like, who is this nigga, man? And then on top of that, whenever I talk shit, you gonna stop my flow? You gonna stop my money?
Yep.
That's why war's coming. Just a sidebar. You got it.
Hey, and like the point I was making yesterday, when we tell you in 2 Corinthians 14, look how much the world should be weaker through age. It's because of the so-called white man. He got the earth weak, man. You got it.
If I may say real quick, because what Russia's been, what they've been saying for years, these nations, they've been thinking it, they just didn't have the balls to say it.
Oh, but the Lord said what? I'm finna give y'all a guard.
Exactly.
Russia got everybody boasting against America.
Right.
You got it, bro.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
And he doing that with his technology.
Yep. That's it.
He the man right now.
Perfect. Yep.
Is this the man?
Yeah.
It's him right now.
He got Google. He got the Google Life Science.
Yeah, come
You
right.
know, he trying to get past.
Trying to evolve.
You know.
Yeah.
He
AI
trying-
technology.
Noah,
Yuval Harari.
That whole mentality that they're gonna combine themselves with technology and
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
blessing that belonged to Jacob.
What is it? Biometrics.
Yeah, but this blessing gonna be
Body
non-GMO.
measurements.
See all that technology, Esau's trying to cut corners. But his
Yeah.
mentality is that he want to be God.
Right. Oh, the Lord said in John 10, if you ain't coming through the straight gate, you're a thief and a robber. You got it.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Right? To what? Slavery. To your affliction. To your condition. You got it.
To the sides of the pit. Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying,
Hey, and we considering this devil wisely, man.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that's destroying the earth.
Right.
The Chinese ain't doing this, man.
They trying.
They trying, right.
They damn sure trying.
Definitely ain't doing it.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms?
Hey, that's his, and that's
So read the next
it's gonna
line
be
too.
exposed, and then the world gonna see him for who he actually is,
Right.
not who he pretended to be.
And the Lord said he made them bear, man.
Yep.
So now they G7 summon, yeah, the next one in December. How we know that? Because the Lord made them bear. It used to be secret.
I got a precept for you. Back that up. Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 9. For inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
Right.
And the sound of his word shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
You got it, up.
Verse 17, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
Who destroying the earth, man? The Chinese ain't doing that, man. Japanese ain't doing that.
Right. The air, the water.
The food,
food.
the animals, the trees. It said the trees don't cry out.
Yeah, they're gonna rejoice.
They gonna sing. Hey, they crying out right now. They gonna rejoice when Yahweh shall return, man. You got it.
And destroy the cities thereof.
Right. Pollution. Fossil fuel burning. Right. All this, man.
Right. Rail derailment.
Right. The so-called white man. Chemicals. Oh, what do they call it? Chemical warfare, man. You got it.
Well, I got one real quick. It's Isaiah 14 and 17 in the NLT. Is this the one who destroyed the world and made it into a wasteland?
Man.
Is this the king who demolished the world's greatest cities and had no mercy on his prisoners?
You don't got no mercy.
No mercy.
Read that next line about the prison.
Come. It says they destroyed the cities thereof that opened not the house of his prisoners.
And we know who owned the prisons. You got it, though.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 7. Shall there not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Hey, and this word, the words of Yahweh Shema Bashai, is biting these Edomites, man. In Jeremiah 15:43 say, the king of Babylon had heard the report of him, man. And his hands waxed feeble and pains as of a woman, man. Because the Lord biting this devil, man. One more time.
Shall there not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Hey, and again, going to the hopeful elect, hey, didn't that the Lord raise up these men suddenly?
Yeah. Quickness. Because we know the Holy Spirit quickened them.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's biting them, man. You got people in we're the service, man. We're in captivity. But we're prophesying and speaking boldly.
Right.
Y'all not gonna be doing this shit in the kingdom of heaven.
Hey,
y'all not about to talk shit, prophesy against us. Man, they see our videos, man. That's who strike them.
Hey.
That's who delete our page.
New sharp and threshing instruments having teeth, man.
Hey, I wish the devil would.
Biting you devils right now, man.
Talking about the kingdom.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
You got it.
And awake that shall vex thee?
Hey, is not this truth vexing these devils? Of course it is, man. Thus saith the Lord. We don't gotta see them. We know, man.
No.
Cause they sitting out there, vocabs and Michael Browns. They losing horribly, man.
Now they got to report on the chariots, on the UFOs. Now they got to push it more and more.
Right. We
They
shot
gotta
down.
answer them
We
questions.
shot down the UFO. Where it's at? Surely y'all got it in Area 51 somewhere. With the little green man that was in it. You got it.
And thou shalt be for a booty unto them?
Right. Hey, cause Israel, you spoiled Israel, right? Now you're gonna be our tributaries. So that's first and foremost Israel. But all the heathens tired of these devils, man. Hey, that's us, man. You got it.
Because thou hast spoiled many nations,
Right.
and all the remnants of the people shall spoil thee.
Hey, and the righteous king hate bullies, man. Hey, none of your Yahweh and King David. Hey, the 144,000, man. You got to answer to us, man. Lord willing. You got it.
If I may say this, it says the nations are tired of it. You know, he said the nations are tired of it.
Right.
They'll press the man in his hands. Like they go over there, they steal resources, they steal lands, they steal people, and then expect you to be okay with it.
Right.
They deal treacherously, and then when it comes to you dealing with them, they don't want you to deal treacherously with them.
Hey, you know how cold these devils is? They go and steal all the resources, but they only want to be Jews. They don't want to be Arabs.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
That's it.
They don't want to be Elam.
You gotta pick up on
They
that.
want to be Israelites, man.
Right.
And you can't be that. You fucking imposters, man. You got it. Y'all got it. Go
that's a
ahead,
good
Elder.
point.
Because of men's blood.
That nigga don't want to be no Hamites, man. He don't want to be no Hamites. Niggas got shit around their women neck. bones in their nose. They don't want to be Ham. But they use Ham though.
Right.
Cause what he said in Wisdom Son, we're gonna use everybody for our game, man. But they only want to be you, Jay. You got it.
And they only want to hide our true identity. We're
Right.
the only ones that don't know who we are.
Right.
We the only ones. You could. That's why you can go anywhere else. If it was some Muslims, Christians,
They
or
got their
any
whole
other nation,
lineage.
you can go push
4
what you wanna push.
generations ago.
Yeah, but let you go to your job and say, "Oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite." You getting fired.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Come on.
Because they know what come after. They know what come with that doctrine. They know what come with being a Hebrew.
They know about the inheritance.
Yep.
And this the one thing you can't have.
Right.
The Lord let you have everything else under the sun. This the one thing you can't touch.
Can't touch.
You can try,
Right.
and the sauce worked for a minute,
Right.
but only because the Lord let it.
What he do? He put up, hey, I can't get jail. I'm gonna put some trumped up charges. I'm gonna send him to jail. You got it.
Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city.
Ooh, and what does a so-called white man do when he can't have something? He try to destroy it.
Yeah.
Like Rosewood,
Yeah.
Florida,
Yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. He knew he couldn't have that.
Yeah.
So he drop bombs on it. I
Yeah,
can't have it.
that's it.
Well, Iraq, drop bombs on it. I can't have it.
Black Wall Street.
Well, Black Wall Street, drop bombs. I can't have it, so I'm gonna try to destroy it. Likewise, the nation of Israel, he knows that he can't have our inheritance. It's shut off to him. He can't have our blessing. He want it bad.
Right,
He want it so
Thirsty,
bad. But he can't have it. Here it is. The Lord told us we would inherit the lands and govern over all nations, and our kingdom will last forever. That's what he want. He yearning for that. That's his wet dream, but he can't. He knows his time is about up.
Hey, them devils did a whole sit down, man. Apostle Gabar go into it all the time. I did a lesson on it a few times. That interview with Ron Patton and Miriam Knox, man.
Right.
They said they want their birthright back, man.
Yeah.
They know it's not theirs. So they said what they gonna do, they gonna pretend to be Jacob, man. Go pull the ark up on Google. It's still there. They said they know that they are not Jacob, but they gonna pretend to be Jacob, man. Cause they control. They got the power to play you.
Right.
What's that saying? He knew the victor controls history, or something like that.
The history is written by the victor.
Yeah, history.
Come on, right. Oh, hey, to tell the lie, you gotta know the truth. You got it.
And of all that dwell within.
That's it, man. These devils, hey, get our Habakkuk 1-5, 1-6. This devil went through since Alexander the Greek, these devils has been destroying everything, man. But they was made for that. I was mentioning the other day, the Lord had never let Satan walk to the right side, man. No, stay over here. I need you over here, man.
I got that.
You got it.
So this is the master plan of the illuminated Rothschilds. And I'm gonna just go to the question.
Yeah, to the point, yeah.
So it says, the question is, can you be more specific as to the role of the Rothschilds played into all of this?
Let's go, man.
The second paragraph says, let me give you some background information. On one level, the Rothschilds secretly call themselves the House of David from the tribe of Judah.
Right. See, they ain't say the tribe of Levi, Benjamin, of Gad, or Reuben. They want to be Judah, man. Yahweh, man. You got it.
Now, Rothschild translated from German to English means red shield. During biblical times, the Edomites' fortress was the red rocks of Petra. Esau, the twin brother of Jacob, was described as red and hairy. So this information fits perfectly with what survivors have been telling me, that on a deeper level, the Rothschilds are also claiming to be descendants of Esau and thus are really from the house or tribe of Esau.
Right.
What they are trying to do is to get the birthright back from the house of Jacob.
Hey, and call out Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The Lord set us up with spiritual fathers, man. Because Apostle Gabar went into this, man. None of you other camp leaders, you slow belly niggas, y'all don't do none of this, man.
Right. Yep, that's it. All you gonna hear is where your fringes. Ah.
Hey, man, these men sat down and went. Everybody changed. Guess what's gonna happen? All y'all asses gonna have to bring about that MOTB, man.
Right.
You gonna have to mention that C here, you bastards. You got it.
If I may say real quick, because if I'm not mistaken, brothers, please correct me if I'm wrong. When it comes to giving double honors to the apostles, I don't even think they gave that decree. I think just through the Spirit, that's just something brothers just started saying. Like the apostles, they didn't.
Yeah,
give
no,
a decree,
no.
just saying-
Because the scriptures, hey,
I got
listen,
it,
the
I got it.
apostles have been sticking to the code, man.
That's it.
You men gotta give you that, man.
right.
That validation, man. Everybody know, man. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shema side, man. Just like you got people that still calling on Yah, right? They stuck on this Yah. So you think these men, and I ain't even talking about the apostle now. I'm talking about the elder bishops and the elders.
That's it.
So you got all these men calling Yahweh Shema Shai, and you think they wrong? You think each and every one of these men do their own research? You think we just following men just to be following because it look good? I got it.
And if I can answer your point,
Got it.
with the name, just with the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, if the Lord wouldn't allow that to go on if it wasn't the truth, He don't have Yahuwah in the streets preaching.
Right.
He don't have Yahweh in the
Right.
higher.
Ain't no Yah camps.
Right.
Oh, where the higher and Yeshaya camps at? On YouTube.
Right.
He'll bitch shut that shit down,
Yeah.
man.
But it's only one. It ain't camp.
I know it.
Right.
Right. But
If
that's
it
the
is,
point,
it's
though.
female talking about. It's females. And they done stopped using it. You got it out.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of.
You got it? 1 Corinthians 4 and 15.
1 Corinthians 4 and 15. For though ye have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have ye not many fathers.
Hey, it's a lot of teachers, man. Oh, what's the one? It's one in Ecclesiastes. It say, though you have 1,000 instructors, but one counselor, man. And that counselor is man, somebody find that for me, man. It say, though you have 1,000 instructors, but you have one counselor. Read that one more time, 1 Corinthians 4.
1 Corinthians 4 and 15. For though ye have 10,000 instructors in Hamashiach, yet have ye not many fathers. For in Hamashiach Yahushua, yet have ye not many fathers. For in Hamashiach Yahushua, I have died, I have begotten you for the gospel.
And if you can get that word fathers in the blue letter.
Begotten you for the gospel.
And if you can get that word fathers in the blue letter. Because it say one who has instilled in you what he had learned, man.
Right.
You ain't get this from Nate. You ain't get this from Johanna. You ain't get this from and that one counselor is Great Millstone, man.
And that's beautiful because, you know, part of our curses, you know, a lot of Jake grew up without fathers, but like this brothers is talking about, man, hey, we got spiritual fathers, man.
That's right, man. Hey, we got 4 spiritual fathers and we got hundreds of spiritual uncles, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about